What's good? This is JVB representing SPD, and that is sportsperdiem.com. So the Chicago Bears made their first appearance in this year's NFL draft. They had two second round picks at 43 and 50, and surprisingly, they didn't trade back one of those picks. They actually went ahead and drafted players, and the first player they selected at number 43 is a player that I mentioned in my last video, but they end up getting their guy. They got Cole Kmet, the best tight end on the board coming out of Notre Dame. He's a local kid. He grew up as a Chicago Bears fan. But most importantly, you have your young tight end. But most importantly, you have your young tight end you can pair with Jimmy Graham. Because we all know, although the Bears did sign Jimmy Graham this offseason, Jimmy Graham is not the answer. The Bears needed to improve at tight end, and they did so tonight in the NFL draft, selecting Cole Kmet, the local kid out of Lake Barrington, being the first selection of the Chicago Bears in this year's NFL draft at number 43. I like it. And I'll be the first to say I'm an NFL fan first and foremost. I like college football more than college basketball, but I'm not going to give you a big analysis on this guy and that guy. Like I always say, I go by the eye test. What my left eye say and what my right eye say. And with that being said, from what I've seen from Cole Kmet, this guy's a freak of nature. He's very athletic. He's a big ass dude. 6'6", 260 pounds. He has an NFL pedigree. His father and his uncle played in the league. So this young guy at 21 years old, he's been around football all his life. To go along with his size and his athletic ability, I'll take that every day of the week, twice on Sunday. He ain't played a down in the NFL, and he's already better than Adam Shaheen. Adam Shaheen was a bad second-round pick by Ryan Pace. I think he more than redeemed himself. And let's not get it twisted. His ass still in the hot seat. But drafting Cole Kmet, the best tight end on the board by far, it was the right choice. And then with the 50th pick, the Bears went on the defensive side of the ball. They brought in some more help in that secondary, and they drafted cornerback Jalen Johnson out of Utah. Jalen Johnson has pretty good size at corner. He's about 6 foot tall, 200 pounds. He has a good wingspan. And from everything that I'm hearing, he might have been a steal. A lot of draft experts coming out saying that Jalen Johnson was the third best cornerback in this year's draft, saying that the only reason he didn't go in the first round was because he had played with a torn labrum the whole season last year. Think about that. This man was drafted with the 50th overall pick in the NFL draft, a second round pick. And even with the torn labrum last season, he still made the All-American second team. He made the All-Pac-12 first team twice. I like the draft experts coming out and saying that the Bears hit on this pick. The Bears hit on both of their second round picks. And they need to. Remember, guys and girls, unless the Bears make a trade or something like that, the Bears don't have a draft pick until the 5th round, the 163rd overall pick. So they damn sure need to hit on these picks. And of course, we haven't seen these guys play. Just going off the draft picks themselves, I think Ryan Pace and the Chicago Bears did a good job tonight. They got a young athletic tight end in Cole Kmet, the top tight end in this year's draft, to go along with Jimmy Graham. And then they bring in another cornerback in Jalen Johnson to go along with an already talented defense led by Khalil Mack, Akeem Hicks, Eddie Jackson. You brought in Robert Quinn. And now you add Jalen Johnson to the mix in the secondary. But I do believe they did well with the draft picks they had. Cole Kmet at number 43 out of Notre Dame, the tight end, and Jalen Johnson at number 50, the cornerback out of Utah. What y'all think? Did you like the draft picks? Did you not like the draft picks? If you didn't like the picks, who did you want the Bears to draft at 43 and or 50? Or maybe you believe the Bears should have traded back one of those second round picks to accumulate more draft picks in the middle rounds. I don't know. But let me know down below. Me personally, I don't mind the picks. I like the picks. Obviously, I don't give out grades. I think grades should be given out after the first season at least. After that rookie season, But when you drafting these players, you know, it may look good on paper, but it may turn out to be shit. Or it may look like a questionable draft pick in the first place, and then they turn out to be an all pro. Like you never know with these drafts, you know. So I ain't gonna give out no grades. I'm just hoping that the Bears made the right choices, and I believe they did at the positions they had at 43 and 50. But I'm out. Like the video and share the video, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, take it easy. God bless. Peace.